J.J. Redick in the same terms he would talk about Beverly. The game is just different. Practice is just different. When J.J. was on the floor, when Pat Beverly is on the floor. Clippers saw Memphis after a trade with Minnesota. Dieng very good in the mid-range, picked up by Beverly. He perceives this as a mismatch. A whistle and a foul will go on the floor. Everybody in the gym thought that.
Get a rebound, you get out, you got so many weapons, you just play basketball at that point.
Dieng backs down on Morris. 7 to shoot, runs him over, whistle, offensive foul.
Look at that.
Us to Sacramento, back on Saturday. Leonard spins away from Brooks, fades, fires, once a whistle, doesn't get it. Memphis 1 for 11 to open up. Deflection inside, Leonard larceny, here come the Clippers. Leonard doesn't have number.
And it finds a way to get to you. And Kawhi Leonard always has a knack to get the basketball because of his presence and his tenacity on the defensive end.
Dieng missing.
But Trez can beat any defender because he has great foot speed and quickness going to the rim.
Shamet, a quick catch and shoot. Cliff Jones. And the two teams trade air balls. Gorgui Dieng. Blocked from behind by one-ton Grizzly JaMychal Green. Clippers have numbers if they push. Jackson around the defense to the cup and lays it in. What a first quarter for the.
This team practically cannot get beat.
You know what? It's also on Doc Rivers, right? Right away, you saw in the beginning of the game that Doc Rivers ran those plays for Paul George.
By Dieng cuts the lead down 35 to 12. Trez wants to go ISO and does. Attacks and is clobbered at the
towards the rim.
You know, Corey, you bring up a good point. So 10 turnovers for the Clippers, 3 assists. That is definitely indicative of a 30-point difference in the game.
Morant to Brooks, soaring down the lane, challenged by Zubac, misses, rebound tapped up. 20 points. Extended effort here for Paul George and the Clippers. Into Zubac, swivels his way to the rim, blocked. Nice play defensively by Memphis. No question, Nick Nurse has been terrific. There's been a lot of great coaching jobs this year. Eric Spoelstra was on that list as well.
Yes, he was.
Hold on any kind of bad feelings as Morris drives into the paint, left alone. Can't get it to fall. Morris, by the way, 7 points on 3 of 5 shooting.
I thought I was good by going to the back of the plane and really introducing myself to everyone on the plane.
Never
and I might have missed you. That means that you've probably been to the bathroom. I don't know what you were doing, and I didn't get it.
At 35. But he only has made 5 threes in his last 15 games. A whistle and a foul stops the clock. 3:01 to play. Melton for 3. Nothing but blue shirts inside, and the tap up is good for the Grizzlies.
I like those throwback jerseys. What about you, Corey? You like those Grizzlies throwbacks?
Yes. Remind me back in the Vancouver days.
Vancouver, yeah, man, that was a fun little stop on the road.
I need to get a team back in Vancouver. What do you think, Brian? I think I have had one game that I shot 7 for 7.
I know I haven't. First of all, I would have never shot 7 for 7 because it wouldn't have stopped at 7. It would end up being 9 for 18 or 9 for 20.
You still would have shot 50%.
Not much of a surprise. Montrez
50%?
does lead the league in
I would have missed the
percentage.
pitch. Not 100%.
I mean, it was like I was invisible, but those other guys came out of their way.
Wow.
Elgin Baylor, all these great people.
CB, you've known me for a long time. That's kind of hard to believe.
It really is.
That's kind of hard to believe.
It really is. One of the best human beings that is played in this sport. Corey Maggette. It's hard for me to believe that, man.
This is really hard for me to believe. If I didn't know you. I just want to know.
The fact that you had to say nice to meet you after we worked together. That's my whole point.
You know, it's different.
You know what?
Your hair was a little shorter. And Trez kind of took the ball out of JaMychal's hands.
Oh, they got to get JaMychal a bucket. If they do, I mean, every player would have scored for this Clipper roster.
Lou. Ball knocked out of his hands. Montrez is there to recover. Watched by Dieng. Attacks again. Stripped on the way up. Loose ball taken by Valanciunas.
Clippers are.
Bell with the rebound into Gorgui Dieng, and he's throwing it down. Clippers 108-7.
He's in the league, I'll tell you that.
He's on a 10-day deal. Jackson gets around Hennis, misses on the layup. Clippers lead 111-78. How did you handle 10-day contracts when they came into your locker room?
You know, for us, and pretty much every team that I was on, man, it's such an unbelievable opportunity that you want to try to give.
114-82. Clippers out in front. Gorgui Dieng inside, lays it in.
Well, I'll tell you what, Corey, Brian, is to have a beverage, an adult beverage.
You're right about that, CB.
Dieng late in the clock. The turnaround jumper. He's been very good at the mid-range throughout his career. 3 minutes to play here. Jackson for three in transition. We mentioned it earlier, the race for the West. The Grizzlies have the toughest remaining schedule. Hennis. Dieng tries to power it up. Jordan Bell, whistle, steps out of bounds. Turnover. Remember the Clippers tonight as they will put win number 38 in the bank.
The club you're having this 3